Welcome back to Commercial Finance Experts Academy. My name is Su Trung, and today you're in for a treat. It is a deal that I've been working on in the past few months. It's finally coming to fruition. This is a low-rise project that I've hinted in this past other videos. I'm very happy to say we got some really good numbers that the clients will really like. But before I get into diving deep into the numbers and everything here, I just want you to know that unlike residential financing, commercial is sometimes all over the map. Now, something that's as straightforward as construction financing on the residential side is very easy to figure out. Interest only, prime plus whatever. How many months? 12 months, done. Okay? How many draws? 4 draws, and away you go. Any complicated moving parts? No, not really. Other than the fact that yes, there's inspections, report and quantities rate that goes through each stage. They review the property before they advance the next draw. Commercial, quite a bit different. And I'll give you some more insight into it as I explain the different features, benefits, and different types of moving parts in regards to the low-rise project I'm coming from financing. Specifically speaking is how they approach this. So it depends on the type of project that you're doing. Ours is a mixed use, commercial on the bottom level, and on top there's several units of residential, most likely 80-20 rule kind of thing. 80% residential, 20% commercial, right? And then in this project, the lenders don't really like to do purpose-built rental, and in this scenario, it's a purpose-built to rent. So it's purpose-built. They build it on purpose to rent it out, not to sell it. So there's no pre-sale, right? The lender that I approach usually only does pre-sale, right? And because they do that, they want to make sure that the exit strategy is taken out by a different lender. They don't want enough to have on the books. Their business is to churn over the business to make more money based on the fees and the higher cost of credit during the construction phase, rather than term loan, which is lower interest and long term, right? So let's get down to it. Shall we? First one I got was from a lender that offer 4.7. The client only needed 4.6. So this is actually $100,000 extra. The client's going to be thrilled, right? They have an extra $100,000 to play with. And interest rate is actually pretty competitive. It's prime plus 1.5, interest only. That's pretty good. 3.45 plus 1.5, so it's like 4.95. Hey, cheap money. Beats the heck out of any private lender out there, right? The stipulation is that they have 12 months to complete, and if they want to do more, there's going to be added cost to it. It depends on what the rate. The rate's probably going to stay the same, but the fee's probably been added an extra 0.5% to 1% fee. So they have a very short time frame to do this. As well as there are different stipulations in regards to management of the property, the building manager itself, construction manager itself. Do they have to have an experience? Typically, yes, we have to have a lot of experience. And in this case too, they're very strict about it. This is an institutional lender, investor lender, right? They're very competitive, but they have a set criteria. They want fixed contracts that are with bonded tradespeople in place. So this one here may not be nice because the builder that are involved, they have their own tradespeople. And they might have be bonded. I don't know the specifics, but this is a very strict requirement that I don't usually see in most of the credit unions or the bank lenders that have it. This is an institutional lender, an investor that also has a great offer though. They offer a takeout mortgage at the end, which is very competitive. A 10-year exit strategy based on today's market. 3.35% for a 10-year CMHC loan. That's pretty awesome. However, the intake market, construction market itself, they probably might not like it. All right, here's why. I'll explain to you in a minute. Look at the other side. This is another lender that I've used in the past. The rate's a little bit higher. They gave $50,000 less, 4.65, but it still gets them where they want it to be, which is at 4.6, right? Based on the value loan and interest rate loan, if you're looking at this in the standpoint of the residential mortgage broker, guess which one your client would take? 0.5% lower, $100,000 more, they're done, right? They take Plan A. Plan A. Plan B. Now, would anybody take Plan B if this is the only information they know? Most likely not. 0.5% higher interest rate, $50,000 less money? No, I highly doubt it, right? But however, I said, look, hold on here. There's more important parts to construction financing, especially on the commercial side, than it is on the residential. And here is one of the key points. This lender will allow 18 months. 18 months to complete the project, which is about 6 months longer. Yes, they throw in an extra 0.5% fee in there already, kind of, in the pricing, but as developer and builders, they don't really care about the 0.5% interest. Trust me on this, because I'm charging a 2% fee, and they're more than happy to pay me already. So this is not a huge difference. This, however, is a huge difference. 6 months, because who knows what happens? It could be a month or 2 months over. Sometimes the weather doesn't permit them to build straightforward. They estimate maybe 9 to 10, maybe 11 months to get completed, but who knows, right? Nature would wreak havoc on any timeline schedule because the snow dumps, oh, that's it. Or it pours, it rains, they need to do a lot of prep work and a lot of extra work that hasn't been set aside for that. So in this scenario, they have more time to get it done. And yes, they can actually extend the contract by another 6 months only at a 1/4% fee. Not that they'll probably ever face that situation, because I know they can probably get this done within 18 months. Because the other project that I helped out with one of their family members that's also doing the similar project as this one here, they're way ahead of schedule. They'll be finished before 18 months is over. And so in this scenario, the criteria is not as difficult. As long as they have the experience to back it up, which they currently have, and the property management people in place to get this done, which they currently have, this is fine. They don't require so strict as making sure that every tradespeople are bonded and have fixed contracts in place. These ones, they have an estimate. Yes, the cost overrun is going to be incurred by them. This one, they might not accept any cost overrun because who knows, right? Lenders are very strict that way. So lenders are different in different avenues when it comes to financing. So at the end of the day is this. I understand my client very well. And even though the rates are higher, chances are they'll probably take Plan B versus Plan A, right? Yes, even at the beginning when you saw this, this is a way better deal. It's on the surface. Right? On the surface, everything looks great. But when it comes down to everything, it's not so gravy, right? Not so nice to see when there's a lot of strict requirements when it comes to construction. Construction in its own, it's a very, I would say, chaotic nature because the industry can change abruptly, costs can skyrocket. Everything has happened in the past 6 to 12 months. Everything including the nails that they use, have increased in price, to the plywood, to the tradespeople. So it's like a domino effect, right? So this allows them more leniency. They can get the job done. They're not overly stressed with the timeline and overly stressed with every other set of criteria. Who knows what this other institutional investor is going to come to the table with next, right? They have to get their own inspector. That's going to be higher price, maybe, or more challenging to work with than these guys, right? I've experienced with these lenders. These were very new that approached me, and I thought I'd give them a chance. But I don't think my client's gonna like it, favor them over this guy. So at the end of the day, clients are gonna pay me, and to help them make sure that they're positioned to succeed rather than fail, right? So if you're not gonna help them, put them into a place where they have highly likelihood of chances to survive and successfully, it's not going to look good on you in the long run either, right? So hopefully you learned something new from me today, and keep that in mind. It's not always about the race. I know you know that, right? So hopefully you appreciate this video. Click like if you do like it, and subscribe to my channel. Look forward to seeing you next time. If you have any questions, comment below or send me a quick email, sue@sharingbanksecrets.com. Take care. See you on the commercial side.